everybody, in this lesson I will explain a slightly more difficult rider on Euclidean geometry's line from center theorem.
Example 4. In the diagram below, AC is a chord of the circle with center O. AC is 48 centimeters, BD is 16 centimeters, I'm going to write it in there, and OB is equal to X. B is the midpoint of line AC. 4.1. Calculate the length of AD. There you find AD. There. We can start by saying that OD is perpendicular to AC, and your reason, line from center to midpoint of chord is perpendicular to the chord. And then we're going to use the theorem of Pythagoras for triangle ABD. And we get, in fact, AD squared is equal to AB squared plus BD squared, theorem of Pythagoras. But what I did was I said take the square root of AB squared plus BD squared so that I can get rid of the square on AD. And then I can start substituting all my values. AB is then 24 because the whole of AC was 48 and AB was half of AC. And BD was 16, that was given. So you work it out, you find AD is 28,84. 4.2. Determine the length of OD in terms of X. That means there should be an X in your answer. And if you go to OD, you can clearly see that OD is equal to OB plus BD, which is X plus 16. 4.3. Determine the numerical value of X. So I'm going to start in triangle OCB. Let me just show you there. I'm sketching OC for you. So Pythagoras allows me to do that, and I'm working in triangle OBC. So it's hypotenuse squared. OC squared is BC squared plus OB squared. Then I said something OD squared is equal to 24 squared plus X squared. Now, where does OD fit in? If you go back to your sketch, let me show you that one. Can you see that OD there is in fact a radius, and OC is also a radius. So in the place of OC, I substituted OD because they are both radii, and then BC squared is equal to 24 squared. Remember, the whole of AC was 48, so BC will be 24, and then OB, there you can see, is X squared. Then in the next step, can you remember just here in 4.2 we said OD is X plus 16. So in the place of OD, I'm going to write X plus 16 squared is equal to 24 squared plus X squared. And then here on X plus 16, I'm going to turn that into two brackets and I'm going to multiply it out. And I get X squared plus 32X plus 256 equals 24 squared is 576 plus X squared. And then the X's will cancel out because there's a X squared on the left and the X squared on the right. And I get 32X is 320. So what happened? This 256 walked across and it became negative. And then if you divide both sides by 32, you get X is equal to 10.
In the next lesson, I will discuss an extremely difficult rider on the theorem line from center. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to that lesson.